Well, now let's go straight into an opinion poll, which has been the biggest we've done. It's 50,000 sample size right across the country. Let's start with Madhya Pradesh. Remember, the BJP swept this in the recent assembly elections. Let's see what the opinion poll says about who's the most popular leader at the moment in Madhya Pradesh. This is the ratings they both got. We asked them to name anyone. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, 67%. And second came Jyotiraditya Scindia, 17%. Way behind, but still the leader of the Congress party. Let's move on to how people rate the performance of Mr. Chauhan. Development, 55 good, 33 bad, the rest don't know. That's a major plus in his favor. And what about inflation? Unfortunately for Mr. Chauhan, 60% of the people blame him for inflation. Whether the center or the state, they blame him. And that's a big problem for him. He'll have to counter that. Now, let's have a look at the vote swing. What does it look like? Remember in 2004, the Congress got 34% and BJP 48%. In 2009, we are saying a swing of 5% towards the Congress. So it's going up from 34 to 39. And the BJP, the swing is 5% away because it's essentially a two-party system. So the BJP is still ahead, 43 to 39, but look how the gap has closed. Instead of 14%, it's just 4%. How does that convert into seats for Madhya Pradesh? Here's what it looks like. Remember 2004, the BJP got 25, the Congress 4. This time, the opinion poll suggests at the moment the situation is a bit different. Down 6 seats to 19 for the BJP and the Congress up 6, 10. Now, Dorab, you've traveled right across. It's lovely to have you on a plasma rather than in real life. We'll have you on a hologram soon. But you've traveled right across Madhya Pradesh. This kind of retaining his strength, what do you attribute to that development positive that he got?
I don't think it's retaining his strength at all, Pranay. I disagree with that because if you see the assembly too, he won very comfortably, but he had an enormous majority to start with. So he's lost 5 or 6% vote earlier to it. This is exactly what he's lost. So the question is from a lead of 12% or 13%, he's now come down to a lead of 6 or 7%. Now in a two-way fight, 7% is still very, very comfortable. The same in Rajasthan, same in Delhi. The guys who retain their governments have often done so because the leads they have started with so big that they couldn't be compressed. He still is a popular leader. I mean, 67% is phenomenal. But I think there is a compression of the lead here as it was in the Vidhan Sabha elections. In fact,
now,
it's a near
very
repeat
lucky to have
of the Vidhan Sabha elections.
Right. We're very lucky to have Prabhas Joshi here. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. And Rashid Kidwai, Associate Editor from Telegraph from Bhopal. Rashid, if I can just ask you, is Chauhan's coattails, as they say, way ahead of the party? He gets 67%, but his party is slipping. Is there a disconnect? The party can't keep up with the leader?
Yeah, I think, Dr. Roy, the real problem in Madhya Pradesh is the Congress's weakness. You see, in assembly election also, there were fair things were there on which Congress could have capitalized. But, it seems like, this Congress hasn't learned any lesson from what it was in December assembly election. In fact, the saying is, here the good news for the Congress is that it can't get worse. So the problem, real problem at the ground level is more to do with the Congress's inability to take on Chauhan. There are ample issues. There are all sorts of problems are there. Remember, Madhya Pradesh socio-economic indicators are extremely poor.
Right. If we can just bring in Prabhas Joshi. Now, you've seen elections come and go. But there is a change now. If you deliver, voters do support you. That anti-incumbency is weakening a bit. Is that what's happening in Madhya Pradesh a bit?
It's happening everywhere. But in Madhya Pradesh, I don't think Chauhan has delivered as such. But the problem in Madhya Pradesh is the Congress is so terribly divided, almost absent. So the attention of the people and criticism equally goes to Chauhan, and he becomes the fulcrum there. It's very sad because he is hardly a leader.